What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today this is the official recap video of UFC Fight Night, Sean Strickland versus Anthony Hernandez. And yeah, I'm mainly just going to be breaking down the last four fights in particular, because those are the four fights I predicted. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Go to the main event. Yeah, Sean Strickland got it done. Oh shoot, hold on. Okay, now it's lagged out. Okay, Sean Strickland got it done. So yeah, I picked Anthony Hernandez. I got my pick wrong. This was the only fight I got wrong in all my predictions for this card. So I went 3 for 4. However, this was the last fight that I would want to miss out of all the fights I predicted. Because now I missed another main event prediction, which means I'm 2 and 2 in main event predictions throughout the year. So it's not good. Not a good start, but it's okay. I'll recover. So yeah, Strickland fought decent. I'm gonna be honest, he fought pretty decent. He was working that jab the whole time. Yeah, and Strickland obviously, yeah, as you can see, he got the TKO in round 3. But here's the thing though. Anthony Hernandez chose not to wrestle. He had a very risky game plan. And I knew that it was very risky and that I could catch up to him and that he could lose because of this. I don't know why he chose not to wrestle at all. Really don't know why. Because Sean Strickland talks all this trash about how good he is at wrestling. He even talked about how bad Khamzat Chimaev's wrestling, which is absolutely insane. Hernandez has just ran through people. He was on an 8-fight win streak. He's just been bullying, running through everybody, due to his wrestling and pace and pressure. No one could stop it, and he just chose not to wrestle. I mean, I had a little bit of a feeling this might happen. I don't know why. I feel like Anthony Hernandez wasn't going to fight like his ordinary self. And he did not fight like his ordinary self. He still fought good because he was up 2-0 going into round 3. He was outstriking Sean Strickland. He was landing more effectively. He hurt Strickland way more times than he hurt Hernandez. Hernandez was hurt a couple times, but Hernandez, I think, has a better chin than Sean Strickland, I'll be honest. So he wobbled Strickland like 3 or 4 times. He only wobbled Hernandez 1 time leading up to the finish. And he barely shot any takedowns. To be fair, when he did shoot, Strickland was doing pretty good defending. I think he did get taken down once. No, he didn't actually. A lot of clinch work. Anthony Hernandez was doing better as far as the clinch work was going, and he was controlling the pace, and he was pressuring him much better than Strickland was pressuring Hernandez. So for that, I had Hernandez winning the whole entire fight up until the finish. It was still a pretty competitive fight. It was really competitive in the second round. It was really close, but I gave a slight edge to Hernandez. But overall, it was pretty competitive. Hernandez was probably up, just doing a little bit more the whole time due to his pace and pressure. But yeah, Strickland, people are delusional about this. People are calling me a casual, shaming me for missing this fight. But in my prediction video, I strictly wrote down that I had Hernandez mauling him. I said Hernandez was going to wrestle the whole time. And if he did wrestle and he had the mentality that he was going to wrestle first, striking would be the second, he would have taken him down. A wrestler as good as him, he would have taken down someone like Sean Strickland. That is the truth. Strickland would not have been able to defend all the takedowns. And gruesome ground and pounds would have came his way, and very effective submission attempts. That's what he's done to all of his other opponents in the past. So why would this one be any different? Sean Strickland's no different. The good news is Hernandez did not let Strickland walk him down, he didn't completely play into his fight game, but the problem is he was still striking, and he was probably over comfortable with the striker as good as Strickland. Strickland is a really good striker. With his awkward stance, it can be very effective at times. But he's also inconsistent. But yeah, he should have mixed it up more. He should have wrestled more, and that's what kind of led to his downfall to this fight. He ate a massive body shot to the knee, and then Strickland was just putting it on him, and he was throwing big haymakers, and they were landing. And he's got some power when he's throwing those things. And he dropped him, and he just finished him, and he was covering up. But I think Anthony Hernandez will come back from this. He's pushing 40, guys. He's pretty old. Strickland's getting older too, to be honest, but I think Strickland's got more in the tank left than Hernandez. But I think Hernandez could have a really good comeback. This was a really good fight, and I think Anthony Hernandez will come back bigger and stronger. Now, to move on, Sean Strickland he called out Khamzat Chimaev and called him some bad names. Strickland is still not a very good person at all. I do not like him at all as his personality. He needs to be humbled. He has been humbled. That's why he's 0-2 on Drakus. That's why Alex Perez knocked him out brutally. Yeah, he's lost many times. But Yeah, I honestly hope they give him the title shot against Khamzat. For my sake, to watch Khamzat literally throw him backwards on his head and just completely embarrass him, submit him in less than 60 seconds. That's what you do. Because that's what happened if he faced Khamzat. He talks all this trash, but I guarantee he would get absolutely humiliated, and Khamzat would just tear him apart if they fought in the octagon. Hernandez honestly had the best chance of beating Khamzat if he fought his actual best game plan, in my opinion. I thought Hernandez was the second best fighter in middleweight, but no one's touching Khamzat. Neither of these guys are touching Khamzat. That's the bottom line. But yeah, that's our thoughts of this fight. Strickland doesn't actually deserve a title shot because he's coming off embarrassing himself against Drakus. This was a really good win, though, against Anthony Hernandez. I think he needs at least one more to get another title shot to discuss it, but definitely not a title shot next. Nasruddin Imavov is next. So that's the main event. Moving on to the co-main. Jeff Neal versus Euros Medic. So, Euros Medic got a very good knockout win versus Jeff Neal. I predicted this fight to win. I thought it would go to, I thought it was 50-50 on whether it would go the distance or not, or whether he would actually knock out Jeff Neal. Either way, I got it right because I knew this could easily happen. Because I did say if he was going to finish him, it would be in the first round, and it does. He brutally knocked him unconscious in the first round. It's time for Jeff Neal to retire, guys. He's getting really old. He's getting older. He's getting knocked out over and over. This is 2 times in a row he's been knocked out cold by really, really good strikers. Euros Medic is on a tear right now. 3 fights in a row by knockout in the first round. He was winning the fight before he got knocked out too. Jeff Neal is good, but he's just too old, and it's time to fight in a different organization or retire. But yeah, I got my prediction right here. Euros Medic is going to be a problem for people in this division. He's going to be ranked now, and he deserves a ranked opponent. I think he's got a ton of potential. So I think for that. Third fight, we got Dan Ige versus Meliquazel Costa. Again, got my fight prediction right here. This was a great fight. He knocked him out with a spinning back kick at the end of the first round. First guy to ever finish Dan Ige is crazy. Even I didn't think he was going to finish Dan Ige, but I thought this was going to be fight of the night. It was going to be absolute war, and that Costa would win in a decision, in a gruesome one, and they'd both take a lot of damage. Costa's younger, though. And I've been watching Costa for years, guys. Costa has been there, done that. He's been slipping up. He's been secretly creeping up, fighting these Apex prelim cards and just winning every single time, usually by finish, knockout or submission. He just has the ability to finish anyone. He's always looking for that finish, and he'll do whatever it takes to win. And Denica's a dog. This is not an easy guy to beat. And it was still a pretty competitive fight before. There was some good grappling, some good striking. They're both really good, well-rounded fighters. But I knew Costa was going to win this. He's more up-and-comer. He's younger. And this guy's going to be ranked 2, just like Euros Medic. This guy is also going to be a problem for the featherweight division. It's going to be really entertaining watching how his career plays out. He obviously deserves a ranked opponent next. I've been watching this guy for years, and I've been very impressed with him. And, yeah, I'll see what's going on for his future. It's going to be great. And then last fight predicted, Sergey Spivak versus Ante Delija, I think. So if y'all know, I changed my pick at the very last second for this fight. I picked Sergey Spivak because I really broke it down and analyzed it. It's a good thing I did because Sergey Spivak ended up winning. Sergey Spivak's striking has improved a lot, guys. It was already, not that bad, but, he improved it a lot. He's got a really good guard against a dangerous striker like Delija, who he was eating these shots in the first round, because Delija, we all know, is a very dangerous fighter in the first round. He was eating these shots. And his wrestling looked good. He was out-wrestling him. But it was mostly striking. He was out-striking him. It was 2-1. Delay is obviously a very dangerous fighter, so he did win a round, and he took some big shots. He was hurt at a time. But Spivak ate those shots. He's got a good chin, and he was throwing those shots right back at Delia. And he's gotten a lot better, which is surprising. I still thought Spivak would barely pull it out, but no, he made it more convincing, especially in that third round, due to his pace and pressure, and he just ate those shots like a dog. He won this fight for his father that died last year. I mean, he's gotten better, and this he's a top 10 heavyweight, guys, and Delia is going to come back for this. He's still a pretty good fighter. He just needs to work on his wrestling, and he's got to work on durability, more striking fluency and stuff like that. But this was a really good win for Spivak. I was impressed. So yeah, those are all the fights I predicted. See, I guess they're not gonna show one fight of the night performance. I saw the performance of the night. It was overall an average prelims card. I mean, Jacoby Smith is an absolute prospect. Knocked him out cold. Josh Harrell, he's also got grappling. He's going to be ranked 2 next week in the welterweight. This fight was pretty entertaining. It was kind of a slugfest. I thought Zach Reese won. Carlos Leal's striking looked really good. Alabi Adirius had great pace and pressure. Osborne's just mid. Alden Correa's got really nice striking. He's pretty talented in striking. Lewis is kind of a dog too. Jocelyn Edwards had a very good submission win. This is the only finish in the prelim card. She was losing too the fight before this. She lost the first round. Coming out the second round, body slammed her and got a great submission win and like tore something in her arm. It was crazy. But I know she lost the first time they fought, so it was really good. Mid fight right here, Sereno got it done though. I thought Ramirez won though. Gene Paul looked decent. He beat a guy with a bigger reach. He actually looked pretty good in the earlier rounds. Striking was very good, effective. Jordan Leavitt, very unliked by a lot of people. I thought he fought really good. He's a really good wrestler, and he beat an undefeated fighter. A lot of people were shaming him for his trolling, but I mean, it's valid trolling. It wasn't that boring of a fight. I thought it was a great fight. And Carl Judas had really good striking. She's going to be a little problem for the women's flyweight division. Her striking was very good. So, yeah, overall, that is my recap of this card. I hope y'all enjoy. Please like and subscribe and turn notifications for my videos. I'll try to get as much predictions right as I can. Didn't want to miss the main event, but it's all good. I'll come back from this next.